Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Derek Reacts, back at it again, and yes, we're going to be doing Tori Amos again with Reindeer King, a lyric video. Yes, I'm looking forward to this. This is actually a request from Robbie, Patreon Robbie. He asked I do this one, and this means a lot to him, guys. This is a very, very personal song to him after after going through something very traumatic in his life. This reaction means a lot to him, and he's actually here from San Diego. So this one's for you, Robbie, all the way. This one's for you. Looking forward to this reaction. And I also have a Patreon week next week. All my videos for requests will be from Patreon subscribers. So get your requests in. I'll do my best to get them in and react to them as best as I can. And if it doesn't make it next week, don't worry. I will continue to roll them out as I go. But all week next week, all the videos I'll be posting are from Patreon subscribers, and this is courtesy from Clay Clifton bringing up that idea. Thank you, Clay, for submitting your idea on this. I look forward to doing that. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I would love to hear your feedback. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also take a moment to follow me and like me both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. I also have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you're about to watch all the more possible. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go. Oh, beautiful. Wow.
Crystal core, your mind has been divided from your soul. Now you say you want that stranger on your shore.
Oh my God.
Grief it brings me, the naked freeze, cold in the frost. Numb, unbearable thoughts, you're in a need, fire not lost. No way, not lost.
Wow, this is amazing. This is truly amazing. A lot of deep stuff going on here. I think more spiritual inclinations, if anything, that I'm getting. I like the use of kind of like elemental stuff that she's doing. First, we're getting kind of like, you know, the white snowy mountains with the wolves. Then we get crystals. Very, very elemental. Very, very spiritual. Loving that pounding swirl of a piano coming in. It just the rolling swirl of piano sounds coming in. Obviously she's killing it. You know, that's her thing. You know, piano's her thing. But for some reason, I'm also getting to some strings, maybe some violins or something like that. Very interesting. A lot of strings in the back. So I'm not sure if they're synthesized, but all in all, great and stellar with sound. And her voice is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love that she's taking a take on doing a lyric video versus an actual video for a song, like a, you know, with her in it, or, you know, it's just interesting. Very interesting.
I just come from the rain, he says you purity of soul, crystal here.
Oh my God.
Gotta get you back to you. Get you back to you. You gotta get you back to you. Get you back to you.
Oh my God, this is lovely. Wow, this is so lovely. Very, very lifting. Very, very lifting. It almost seems like with those sounds what you're getting in the back, it almost sounds like there's a lot of lift. You've lost gravity. Kind of lost gravity. You're kind of like almost transcending and also levitating at the same time. Very interesting, very interesting. Kind of like a very philosophical type of spiritual inclination that I'm getting those vibes. I don't know why. I don't know why. Um, just beautiful, beautiful all around. Her voice, what she's doing too, I noticed, she's doing a lot of like accentuations when she's singing. So there's a lot of like breaks too when she does. I love when she does that. That's a great technique. She won't completely say the word. Notice rain and then she's deer. She accentuates it and then she just stretches it too before completing the actual phrase of the song and of the lyric. And I love when she's doing that. But it's very, very, very deep, guys. Very deep. I'm loving it. Her and her piano. Just like how Madonna is with her guitar, this is Tori with her piano. And she's bringing that, creating all that emotional build. And I have a feeling that there's going to be another instrument coming in here to slay it. And if that happens, I'll go bonkers. God, I love those strings. Look at that.
Crystal core, you were at the still point of the turning
Oh
world.
my God.
Who did it find? Fearing death, desire, recline.
Wow. Oh,
I wish you were the one most tender with the rivers. You the roof of the waves, layer after layer after layer.
oh my God. Oh, you hear those sounds in the back?
I've just come from the rain.
Love it. I love when she delivers that lyric. When she delivers that lyric, Reindeer King. Love it. And I know that she's doing that on purpose. That is the I guess you could call the chorus part. That's the title of the song. So she accentuates it, and I love when she's doing that. Notice also the distance in sounds. There's a lot of creative distancing happening with sounds, elemental. It almost sounds like kind of like droplets or some type of like something kind of like falling down, like just something like an echoing type of like thing happening in the back with these elemental sounds. And I know that that's probably courtesy of a synthesizer or something like that, but it's just amazing. It's just great. It's great, guys. It is great. um she's narrating, kind of like she's also narrating, if you notice. Gotta get back to you. She's her voice kind of like telling a story, almost like she's doing it, not necessarily a story, but delivering it in that kind of way.
He says you purity of soul, crystal
Oh
here.
God.
Gotta get you back to you, get you back to you.
uh
Gotta get you back to you, get you back to you.
Beautiful.
Now that
Ah,
skate all the way just to hold your hand, to take away your pain. You know that I was scared.
this song is about Tori and her piano and her voice. That is it, guys. She is shining with her voice in this song. Um, because the instrumentation is so bare bones and there's not much going on, not entirely sure if that's what she does in most of her songs. I mean, I've reacted to her live stuff and maybe just like I think one studio version, and she's not she's from what I've seen, she's not known for too much instruments. It's just usually her and her piano, but I love that. I love the simplicity behind it. She gets very, very connected with the song. Um, I know I said philosophical. What I meant was metaphysical, kind of like along those ways. Um, that human kind of like interaction with the spiritual inclinations and the lift. That's kind of like what I mean here. And I love these. I'm loving this lyric video because it lets you understand the song and also put yourself in that place, in this temporary place, so you can experience it. And I like that. Very interesting, guys. 2017, this was released, or at least posted on YouTube. So yeah, September 8th, 2017. Amazing. This is great, guys.
From
Oh, so beautiful.
To the moons of Jupiter
Oh,
with you.
oh. There it is again. Oh my God. That's beautiful. Oh my God, this is emotional. Oh God. God, this is so deep and so emotional. I'm almost tearing up. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I know Robbie's personal story and want to share it without his permission. So just listening to the lyrics and the meaning behind the song, also in conjunction with what he was telling me with his story, very emotional, very deep. I don't wanna bawl here, so I have to pause. But stuff like this gets me good, guys. Stuff like this gets me good. And then why? Because there's a lot of all those feels, those emotional builds with the strings. Violins and strings, when done right, create a lot of sadness. Create a lot of that, evoke a lot of emotion. Just instrumentation, and then you pair that along with her voice. My God, my God. So great, guys. This is from her Native Invader, 15th studio album. 15 studio album. Jesus. Um, so I don't know if this is her last one. I don't think so. I mean, 2017, we're many years apart from that. But I believe this Native Invader one is very, very sciency. From what my research is, she's got other songs too. And it has a lot of elemental vibes to it, so I have to look into it. But for now, fascinating. Love it. Love it. Loving the snow, loving all those visuals, loving it.
I've just come from the rain to hear.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Hear that, hear that. Slowly goes away and slowly dies. And you don't really expect it. You don't expect it because what happens is she ends it with that phrase, with the Reindeer King phrase. Um, I'm gonna tell you something. If Robbie hadn't recommended this to me, it probably would have gone. It would have probably snuck away from me because I had no idea what this song was, where it was from, anything like that. So I had to do my research and I had to find out and figure it out. And I'm glad that he brought it to my attention because this one, guys, is gonna get my Patreon. My Patreon. Oh my God. My Derek Reacts approved coming at you guys. Because it was completely fascinating and it was completely unbelievable. I was all in, guys, all in. My ears were very perked up for this one. And I'm gonna read you a little bit about the song, how it came about, sound, and so forth. So let's go from there, guys. So according to source wmagazine.com, Native Invader, from the Native Invader album, released in September 6, 2017. In the summer of 2016, a year before that, in advice from her physician sister, Marie, Tori Amos set out to North Carolina's Smoky Mountains. Her mother, Mary Ellen's family, hailed from that area, and Amos hoped to absorb the music of that region to inform her next record. I love that. I love when an artist does that. When they go kind of like on a journey or they get artistic and creative juices flowing from somewhere they visit or just something that they discover. It's just beautiful. I love it. But in November, guess what happened? Of 2016, the election, guys, Donald Trump was elected 45th president of the U.S. And in January, Mary Ellen suffered a debilitating stroke. And the 54-year-old musician found herself writing an entirely different record. One, she has described herself as a record of pain, blood, and bone. My goodness, Tori Amos, 54, guys. Hold on a second. 54? She looks stunning. She looks stunning. I've seen recent photos. She looks stunning. It wasn't going to be a record of division, she wrote in a statement accompanying the release, but political and personal circumstances dictated otherwise. That's what happened, guys. Sometimes things intervene, and that's what happened. I listened and watched to the conflicts that were traumatizing the nation. The result was Native Invader, Amos's politically charged 15th studio album, out on September 8th. It opens with the 7-minute opus Reindeer King. So this is an opener. Very interesting. I didn't notice that. I would have never thought that to be an opener at all. If Native Invader is, Amos describes it, a record of division and conflict, Reindeer King is an introduction to those ideas. I like that. I like that. And you see what happens with the sounds here, guys. The swirling of the pianos and the strings to accompany it, to give it a lot of lift, but also stay in that kind of like sad plane. This is very deep and emotional type of song that's involved here. Bring you back to you. Oh my God, those lyrics. That got me. That's what got me, guys. Especially when I heard, Robbie's story. Oof. Crystal core, you are still point of the turning world, the divide, fearing death, desiring life, using those elemental things, and you saw the imagery there, and fuse it with her lyrical content. Beautiful. The titular Reindeer King, a mythic figure, bridges this divide, urging Amos' narrator again and again, gotta get back to you, and that's what I was referencing to before. Amos observed images from coming NASA's Cassini probe, which began darting between Saturn's rings earlier this year and has sent home images of the rings, moons, Jupiter, Saturn, since it began broadcasting more than a decade ago. And that shows why she included those planets there and all those things. These synthesized with images of frozen landscapes produced Reindeer King, guys. For years, people had told me about this magical atmosphere that happens when bodies of water freeze over hundreds of people ice skating for miles and miles and miles, she wrote via email, pointing to the track's romantic final verse. Oh my God. She took this one very literal. She did. But at the same time, there's a lot that you can get from it because you can take the song and break it apart and say, okay, this may mean this may mean that, this may mean this. Very, I love it, love it, love it. Spiritual and also political influence. Love it. Great recommendation by Robbie. I'm looking forward to doing more Tori Amos. Until next time, for more, guys. Suggestions and feedback and comments down below. All the way. See you when I see you. Bye now. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment, like, and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out. Help support the channel. Makes your voice, your recommendations all the more possible. Take care, guys. Love you guys. Peace.